oftentimes when you're incarcerated in a place like this, hope is the most important commodity that we can sell. And I hope that as an organization, we do sell it. So we start today with a remarkable group called House of Hope.
According to the Pennsylvania Coalition Against Domestic Violence, in 2013, 158 people lost their lives due to domestic violence. FBI statistics state that every 15 seconds, a woman is beaten in the United States. Good morning, my name is Terri Woodling, and I facilitate the House of Hope program. This program helps women that have gone through abuse, such as physical, emotional, and sexual abuse. Today, you will meet 8 extraordinary women who will share their inspirational stories of healing.
Behind closed doors, women being abused, we hide behind a beautiful mask. We don't want society to see what's really going on, because behind closed doors, life isn't pretty. I know, because for 17 years, I was used, abused, choked, and beat. He lied and cheated. I was so mistreated that I felt defeated. He really hurt me bad, and my life was sad. Our children watched it all every time I took that fall. Drugs couldn't ease my pain. There was too much shame. And release from prison, that never set me free. Hell, I didn't care about me. You see, the only love I could understand came from a man raising his hand. But through sharing my experiences, strength, and hope, I now have courage, and I'm learning to cope. Love hurts no more. I've opened the door to heal, to feel, love, and rise above. I've changed a lot, and afraid, I'm not. No longer a victim, I have ambition to be a voice and shout, we have a choice. I want to send a message, stop the wreckage of domestic violence, and break the chain of silence. I've been where you are, and I bear the scars, but I made it through, and so can you. So please, don't wait until it's too late. These words are spoken as a token of a woman saved, yet beautifully broken behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors. As years have gone by, the bruises have healed. There's no explanation for how words have made me feel. I've often wondered, was I ever truly loved? And then one day, I let go of my pain and I accepted help from above. Please always remember that hearts and words should be handled with care, because hearts when broken and words when spoken are the hardest to repair. Behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors, come out of the darkness and step into the new dawn light. For fear is no longer a harness to keep us from doing what's right. Hiding in the shadows is no longer allowed as we bring our voices together to disperse the ignorance cloud. After chasing away stormy weather comes healing's soft touch to wipe away pain left unrelenting, releasing the bitterness we've held on to too much. The scars and bruises fading after life's harsh awakening. If only I'd reached out sooner and wasn't ashamed to ask for help, lives could have been altered and saved from death's grip. Perhaps now my lessons learned will save another from this gruesome trip behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors, you hit me, shoved me, loved me, but that's what you said to me with every slap in the face and candlelit rape. Battered and bruised, used and abused, Your torture I endured for hours. You broke me to pieces, still I kept all our secrets, swallowed my shame, took all the blame. My future was 6 feet under with you in a picture that was painted in a black and blue hue. Here today, gone tomorrow, running out of time to borrow, scared and afraid, a slave to my grave, leaving a life unfinished. How do I accept this? I don't, not anymore, behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors. You know, it's funny how a different time, a different place, in a different realm, in a different space, things could have been so different. But I suppose none of that is relevant. There's only the here and the now, the why and the how, all of life's cruel casualties took into account. A tired little girl all grown up in this world, depleted of all innocence as the abuse was unfurled. It starts with the memories of mommy laying on the floor. I could hear the blood in my veins. Everything was sore. Stepdad's infamous saying, "You shouldn't have got involved. It's all your fault." Anything to rip my heart open more while pouring in the salt. But kick it up a notch. Let's turn the page. Don't dare set mommy into another rage. Suddenly, my emotions were a mess. Growing up in that house put my sanity to the test. Fast forward to the past 10 years, there should have been more tears. Instead, I self-medicated. I numbed it all out. Waking up was a job. My whole life was a doubt. Sexually assaulted by a man before I knew what love was. As I kept pleading why, he replied, "Just because." My first relationship was obscure and abusive. He was dominating, controlling, and obtrusive. He punched, choked, burned, and he forced himself upon me. But when you're too scared to die, you'd rather stay than flee. Sometimes you cover the pain with drugs. Eventually you get tired. Sometimes you get out. Sometimes the relationship expires. In my case, that's what happened, but I moved on to the next. He was abusive as well, as had been the same with my ex. I'm a quarter century old, and I'm finally shedding my tears. I'm allowing myself to heal, and I'm working through my fears. I am not a victim, but a survivor dancing across the floor. And to think, I once hid behind those closed doors, behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors. I've been beat, raped, black eyes, broken nose, swollen lips, even a busted head. Knocked down, I should have been dead. One day I said, enough is enough. So I left, took flight, never looking back. I couldn't stand my eye being black. Every day was a struggle, but I pulled myself together. The House of Hope helped me realize I'm a survivor forever, behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors, things ain't the same. His anger, he no longer tames. He yells, screams, says a lot of cruel things, belittling me, mentally abusing me. Behind closed doors, he's so short-tempered, he's constantly hitting and beating on me. Yet he always apologized, wiped the tears from my eyes, and assured me everything will be all right. Besides, he promised that the last time will be the last time he'll ever hit me again. And of course, I believed him, so I stayed, because behind closed doors, I lost myself. I have lost my way. Now here I am once again, bloody and bruised, with my son right beside me. So I tell myself, enough is enough. If I don't leave for myself, I at least have to do it for my son, because he can't make the choice to leave for himself. So I have opened that door. I freed myself. Now that I have opened that door, I broke the cycle. I refuse to be another statistic, another woman who has died due to domestic violence behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors, you can be abused in so many ways. Forever in your memory, your abuse always stays. I was abused, but now I stand strong. But I still remember all the tears. It's easy to push blame on someone else. I forgive my adversaries. I place no blame. If you spell it, it's being lame. Physical, mental, and emotional are types of abuse. Sometimes you may look past certain types, not realizing it's happening to you. Words can hurt more than a punch or two. Thanks for the House of Hope, I look at life in a brighter scope. Some experience nightmares or flashbacks that affect us every day. Those were helpless times, left with fears to replay. Some were told it was normal. Others were told never to say a word. Silent cries of others, never to be heard. Now it's time to stand up for what is right. Telling our stories will help someone else put an end to their fight. Through it all, I realized I am amazing, and there's a lid for every pot. And I will always be me, caring, gentle, and hot behind closed doors.
My name is Annalita. I am an amazing grace.
My name is Andrea, and I am nevertheless.
My name is Holly, and I am lovable.
My name is Vida. I am strong.
My name is Rachel, and I am luminous.
My name is Felicia, and I am a survivor.
My name is Krista, and I am beautiful.
My name is Jamie, and I am passionate.
No more behind closed doors.
And just think for a second the amount of courage it takes, true courage, to come out here and not just do some script or not just recite something that someone else wrote, but share from your pain. Share from your pain with the goal of not having others experience the same pain. It's that kind of courage that this day is about.